All right, how you guys doing? Here we go. Back for another day, last day, Friday. We're gonna make this an amazing day. We are gonna make this an amazing day. So we already analyzed the charts. I'm gonna go over that with you guys, so you guys can really see what's going on with the charts. I want us to really make some good money today. I do not want us to take any losses. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna be patient. Wait for our setup to come in. Um, yeah, we're not gonna do anything that's uh, too crazy. We're just gonna take our time today. All right, we already created our sell zones. We already know where the market's going. We got some 8:30 news that's about to come out. Um, Again, if you guys don't hear me, um, if you're not hearing me for whatever reason, it doesn't mean I'm not here. Just might be on a phone call or whatever. You might hear me talking to somebody. I'll be talking to somebody on Discord. Uh, but yeah, you'll see me execute the trades. So we went over the 15-minute chart. Look at the 15-minute chart for our buy and sell zones. You can see here we have an order block right there. You can see we're trading inside this order block just before 8:30 news. More than likely, we're gonna get probably push up a little bit. We might push into this fair value gap up here and get that rejection. Um, but the news might push it up and push it to trade bullish. It's possible. I doubt it, but it's possible. We had Apple news come out, earnings last night, and it looks like they didn't do too well. Looks like the tariffs are going to be hitting them with a $900 million loss. Um, Tim Cook said he doesn't really know what's going to happen in the future, and he didn't want to really talk about what was going to possibly happen. Didn't want to try to predict anything. But we all know is they can't survive without China. Um, it's going to cost Apple too much to build phones and computers here in the United States. That's why they don't do it. If it was cheaper, they would be doing it already. So based off of that, it's we don't really know where things are going to be going. Short term, long term, it looks like uh, we should be going to the downside for a little while, especially whenever the tariffs really take effect. It could be really bad, really, really bad in the near future. We don't have that much time. He only gave it a 90-day pause of him trying to do negotiations of tariffs, or threats, I should say, of tariffs. So it's not a lot of time. But yeah, you can see how we got selling pressure here. All this up here is selling. We got nothing but selling. So if we do push up higher, we're gonna need a really big push in order to get through all this selling. So we should push down towards this buy zone here that we have marked out. And there's not much buying down here, but you can see that the selling does slow down. Um, yeah, 8:30 news should come out. We should dump. So again, we're gonna make sure we write down our quote, say our quote for the day before we take any trades. We want to stay focused. Today's the last day of the trading week. We want to make our weekend amazing as we review charts. We don't want to look at charts and regret mistakes that we made, especially on a Friday. So we're gonna take our time. All right, go over our quote right now. I just wrote it down. My job is to execute my strategy, not to win every trade. I am the casino, not the gambler. Each trade is just one of many. My edge plays out over time. I will only take trades that fit my strategy. That's all we're going to do. We're only going to take the trades that fit our strategy. If it doesn't fit, we don't touch it. If we don't hit a buy zone, or if we don't hit a sell zone, because we're bearish right now, if we don't hit a sell zone and the candle doesn't turn red, we don't take the trade. We're looking for it to hit the sell zone. We're looking for the candle to turn red. We're looking for a close below the Jurek line. And then we're in there like swimwear. We don't care. We got no fear. That's how we do it. If something is in our way, we get out. We target whatever's in the way. Hopefully we could target a full $25 move. But if something is in the way towards our $25 move, we are out of that trade. We don't hesitate. We don't try to second guess it. We just get out of that trade wherever something is in the way. It could be a target. It could be a moving average. It could be previous high, previous low. It could be a buy zone, sell zone. Those are the areas that we look to get out at. Discount, premium. We're out. We're going to make this an amazing day. Yesterday we had a little issue where for some reason what do you call it, whenever I executed my trades, it wasn't, my stop loss was not set properly based off of this settings here on TradingView. So I have my settings to where it's $25 move each side, which pays me $500, or I lose $500. But it was giving me less profit, and it was getting me out of trades earlier. I'm not sure why I was doing that, so I opened up my TraderVate account just to make sure that the TraderVate platform, to make sure that whenever I do execute the trade, I'll be looking at that chart. So you'll see me switch over to that possibly, and to make sure that I have my settings set correctly, and make sure it's not all right, we got a red candle here. We don't want to, even if this closes below right now, we don't want to take the trade until after that news comes out. You don't want to jump in before the news, because that news could do anything, you know. So you want to wait till after that news. After 8:30, you could take a trade, but until then, you don't take a trade right now, no matter what shows up. Even if the strategy does present, it's not wise to jump in. So yeah, we got 8:30 news, average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate. And then the last news for the day is at 10 o'clock, factory orders. and then it's fair game from there for anybody to do whatever the heck they want. You know, um, if you're going to continue to trade, we really should be done trading. You know, we're going to look for our two trades. Unfortunately, we took a loss yesterday, $292 loss. Um, Looking to recover that plus more for the day. Right now, the calculator says we need to be making at least $707 for the day. We could make a little more. We just can't go above $930. So if we do 700, 800 for the day, that's cool. Even if we don't meet that goal, let's just say we make $400 a day. It's fine. We're okay with that. As long as we just want to make profit. This is just saying that I have to make this every day in order to meet the goal for the next. Today is day number 5. You know, of this account. So I would have this account open for 5 days now. Um, I was looking for more profits than this currently, but it is what it is. We're not going to be every week. It's not going to be home run hits, unfortunately. You know, well, we shouldn't say it's not going to be. We're looking for it to be home run hits, but we are taking into consideration that it may not. But yeah, today's number 5. And in order for me to get 5 more days completed, it's saying that I need to make $707 for the next 5 days in order to meet this goal of 6,000. Well, this is really right now it's currently saying 6 days. Today makes number 5, but based off the calculator shown, the next 6 days I need to make 707. Once I complete this day, then it'll be 5 more days. So yeah, I need 6 days of at least $707.43 to make the $6,000 goal. You guys can see how we're trading inside the sell zone. More than likely, we're gonna drop. We should get rejected from here. Again, if the candle's not red, we're not taking a trade. We're gonna wait for that candle to turn red. And that's that. You guys are not on YouTube. Your voices can't be heard right now. Owl and OG Mo. Just to let you know. All right, this news could possibly push it up to this sell zone inside of a sell zone. It's a fair value gap. You can see how it kept on getting rejected from there. Never closed above it. Kept on getting rejected. So we could probably hit this. If it closes above it, we'll probably start pushing up. Possibly. Let's see. Woo! Woo! Whoa! Yowza! That was a pop. That was a pop. Man, we're going bullish. We are changing bullish. Looks like the market is gonna change bullish, people. I was not expecting that. Wow. This is why you don't jump in before the news, because now if you were in that trade, you just got slaughtered on shorts. Destroyed. Destroyed the shorts just now. There's no surviving that. There's no surviving that right there. This is not official. Just have to change the trend until this candle closes, which closes at 8:45. So until we close at 8:45, we're still looking for a rejection towards the downside. But based off the size of this candle, more than likely we're gonna hold bullish. Wow, what a pop! What a pop! Mm. Based on my targets, I'll show you guys that. Based on my targets here, we are, this is the top blue line target, which is we're pushing into the cool down zone and showing that we're overbought already. So this is why I was really expecting a push, pullback, but it ended up pushing up. So we could push it to this premium here. We could also look for a short if it goes below, because we're still, again, until this candle closes at 8:45, we're still bearish, technically, because this was bearish. It started off bearish. I'm not saying to jump in on the short, but it could jump. It could pay the shorts if this closes below this Jurek line for a short. You could technically still grab shorts. I'm not going to, because I didn't have anything already charted out, even though I see that there's a sell zone up here, right in this range here. I'm gonna let this be, and I'll wait for the next trade, because I didn't chart this out. I was not expecting it to push up this high. I think it's going to present too for a short. Actually, I will take this trade. I am going to take this short if it presents. There's too much selling up here. I will take the short if it presents. We have a target that will be in the way to the downside at 976.26. See how this is showing that we're way overbought right now in the 1 minute chart. Man, I was not expecting that big pop. That was crazy. That was crazy. Let's see what. That's what we're showing. Like oh, everything was pretty much the same. Non-farm employment change. It looks like everything was a little bit better or the same based off of the news. That's why I pushed up. Mm, what a bounce. I guess I can erase this because that's not coming down to that far, more than likely. Got a fair value gap right here. It's pushing two. Got a target at 20,097. It could push up two, and we could see previous high at 125.75. Right now, we're not seeing any buy zones at all in this range here. Got a feeling it's not going to present. I think 845 is going to hold bullish. This may not present for the short. See here, we got the previous high up here. It's 125.75. We got a fair value gap. It has to break through. Let's take a look at 30-minute chart. Looks like the short might present for us. If this holds, I'm taking this trade. If it closes below, I want to see it go orange at least. If it's yellow, I'm not going to take it. All right, here's orange. Here we go. It's got to be red or orange for us to take the short. All right, it's red now, so this is really good for us. All right, we jumped in, got into the short. We have a target in the way at 20,017. So that's what we're going to bring this up to. 19. Right there. We're not going to make much on this trade, unfortunately. But we have something in the way, so we're going to get out at that level. It is what it is. Just missed tapping me out. That little drop. Hit 20. Oh, come on, NQ, give us this money. Struggling to make this drop for us. Getting a little consolidation at out entry. I hate that whenever out entry is now support. And we missed it by $2 of getting tapped out. $1, not even $2. We missed it by $1. But 75 cents to tap us out. All right, looks like we're gonna get stopped out of this trade. It's turning more bullish than bearish. It sucks that we missed it by 75 cents. Don't add more to try to lower entry or anything like that. Just let it be. Either you walk away here with a smaller loss of the full 25, or you hold for your TP, or you get don't add more. That's not what you want to do. So we closed now bullish on the 15-minute chart. Let's hope it pushes down for us and not stop us out. Keep on hitting the sell zone, so hopefully we get that rejection. Nope. We got stopped out. We got stopped out. Can't believe we missed it by 75 cents. missed that trade. That our fill order by 75 cents. We're gonna have to move to a larger time frame to find this buy zone because I'm not seeing any real buy zones until it comes down a lot. It's showing. Yeah, it's nothing but selling. You would have thought that would have paid me and came down to at least down here, you know. At least got should have given me that money. Let's go to yeah, we gotta go back to 50. Okay, we're creating a fair value gap here. So we're going to put this now up here. Last sell zone. That's more than likely what it's going to be targeting now is a previous high. Put a buy zone right here because it's the first fair value gap near this order block. So this will be the area it's going to pull back into for a bounce. Probably should have went with my first decision of saying not taking that trade, because it was trying to change bullish. But there's a lot of times where it does play out well for us whenever we see those type of plays happening. But yeah, we can't win every trade, unfortunately. Wish we could. All right, we're gonna catch the next trade for sure. We'll get the win. Take our time with it. We know where this is going. We know that the trend now switched to bullish. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple didn't really move. Apple should get rejected around 208. But that could be changing bullish too, the way it's moving right now. Forgot to take a look at this. If I was just one more dollar higher, I would have got tapped out. Hit 20. I was at 19.25 or something like that. Watch this one make the move down. Watch. You can't take the shorts now. You don't want to do that. We're bullish. Trend is bullish. We're looking for it to pull back into this buy zone and then push up. So don't worry about it dropping. All right, just my win rate is down 66%, unfortunately. I feel like these pre-markets are kicking my butt last 2 days. That one I didn't have to take the trade. I didn't have to take the trade on that one. That was a pretty big candle up, but I thought we were going to get a nice rejection from the sell zone that we were in, from the fair value gap, pull back. Um, yeah, unless this closes bullish, then that's when you start going bullish again. But until then, you stay with the shorts. There's plenty of times where I see it do something like this, goes bullish, and then it gets rejected from the sell zone, comes all the way back down, and then it holds bearish. And it's like, wow, wow. All right, just wait for the next setup. We will not do anything unless the strategy presents. Strategy presented, we got in, we went to an area of the what was in the way, and it just missed our level. There's nothing we could do about that. It is what it is. We cannot predict that it was going to bounce at 20,020. I mean, I wish I could have. That would have been nice. Normally it would have come back down and retest the previous highs. So we should have been hitting 20,000, 20,005. But hit 20. What are you gonna do? And I mean, yeah, I did everything right. The You can see it went to a fair value gap at the time. It was bearish order blocks right there, right there. Bearish order blocks all in the area. I did not chart this incorrectly, but it was an area that I was like not expecting, and that's why I said I should not take it, because I didn't chart this. If I charted it, of predicting it going there, maybe I analyzed it a little better, I could have seen things a little clearer, and maybe not even taking that trade. But it did present. Strategy presented. I took the trade. It is what it is. We'll wait for the next one. We'll get the money back, and that'll be that. It's okay. It's okay. This time, I'm glad I didn't try to push my stop loss to previous highs. I just left it at the 500 based off of what we experienced yesterday. Um, Yeah, so the next trade I should just break even, and so it's all good. No big deal. All right, I expect this to hit the previous high. We're getting closer. See, buying is coming in right over here. Mostly buying right up here. 30-minute chart. Check out what we see here. We got mostly buying. Yep, right around. It starts right here. A lot of buying right there. There's a fair value gap here that it probably could retest as it pulls back into it. Um, yeah, so we could retest this top of this order block as support for the bounce up. That's right around here. We'll draw a box there because it might just hit right around here. Based off this candle right here and how it pushed into it 3 times. So if it does pull back, if we get a bounce from here, we could take it, but if it pulls into here, we should really see a push up. And if this keeps on climbing, this is going to readjust, and then this area could be the buy zone right off of this candle here. And then we'll see that, yeah, show itself like this. Yep. So if you look, we do have a little bit more room to be inside this buy volume right here, right about there. Yeah, just missed it. It's 901. Technically, you guys could always buy anytime it closes above with a red or orange candle above that jerk line. After it closes below, it comes back up and closed above it. You could have been in these trades, but that's we want to see it pull back into buy zones before we do that. I know it's something visible that everybody could see. It's pretty clear, straightforward, but um, we want to see it hit into these buy zones to get the stronger plays. These are like weak moves. See how it pulled out of the top area. So now you could have took this trade here on this candle, and then whenever it got back above, you could have just been out, which would have been one of these two, three candles. You know, this one candle was an $18 move. Oh man, this morning is just missed it by 75 cents, man. But I have my money. 75 cents. Ah, create another fair value gap on the 15-minute chart right here. Mostly buying. But you can see how we're getting toppy, then just take a look at a 1 hour chart real quick. We got a good amount of buying here. Let's take a look at 4 hour chart. Yeah, a good amount of buying is starting to come in this higher range. But there's still a good amount of selling on 12-hour chart in this higher range. Let's take a look at the daily chart, see what it's showing. We're still bearish on the daily chart overall. This could push up pretty high and come up to here and try to go bullish. You see, oh, we got a fair value gap right there. That's where it could be going to target on this daily chart. It's more than likely what it's going to be doing. There's nothing else really in the way on this daily chart. So more than likely that's what we're headed to. This fair value gap. So as we pull back, we're going to probably push up to this area. Let's start at 206. The next target on the 15-minute chart shows 188. Let's go to 1 hour chart. We got Target shows 361 on the 1 hour chart. And the 4 hour chart shows, wow, yeah, this 4 hour chart is more bullish, way more bullish than bearish. 581.76. So we might be seeing this market turn bullish, people. Share my chart here, 4 hour chart. As you can see here, we are going to push to this. Targets don't lie. We're gonna push to this level, at least to this premium, based on this 4 hour chart. Zoom out so you can see a little better. You see how it's gonna go there. It could do that today if it wants to. We could have a slamming day and just keep climbing. As you can see, we did hit the previous highs, so it's possible we could get rejected in this zone here, but based off what I'm seeing here, I don't think we're gonna get rejected from here, especially if we close this candle at let's see what the next time this closes at 1 o'clock. If we close above this level by 1 o'clock, then yeah, we're definitely gonna be pushing up to at least premium of 469, at least, and probably target this previous high here of 536, and more than likely it's gonna run to hit that target 581.76. So yeah, we should be definitely pushing up based off this 4 hour chart. So if we hit this, we could be just hitting 20,097 as a support. I doubt it's gonna just do that and bounce. We should push up. Uh, we should pull back probably around here somewhere to the fair value gap or hit uh, this top blue line, 20,005. We're doing something like that. But yeah, it's gonna definitely be targeting that fair value gap at least. So we're gonna be hitting 208 more than likely today, based off of the levels on the 4 hour chart showing in the 500 range, 400 range. There's no reason for it to not go to 200 today. It's possible we could see 400 today. I don't. It's possible. You know, we don't know, but 200, yeah, that's very possible. That's not that far. It's another $100 away. That's nothing for NQ to do. Let me see what YM is doing. YM had a nice strong push. Mm. All right, so we'll create another fair value gap so we can bring this buy zone up a little bit to here. If this decides to pull down before this closes, that fair value gap will get erased, but right now it looks like it's going to hold for now. We got another 4 minutes for this to hold this fair value gap. 9:15. See, some people probably will be like, I'm gonna just jump in now, but you look at this. This is overbought. So if you jump in right now, you could get hurt. It's not worth chasing something just because you see it pushing up and saying, "Oh, it's got more room to push to sell zone." Yeah, to the sell zone. And then all it does is just pull back into this buy zone and then make a nice climb. So let's just be patient for that to happen. Let's take a look at the 4 hour chart again. Let's see if there's any fair value gaps up here. Yeah. Yep, right there. There's a fair value gap. I'm going to bring this down a little. Actually, I'm going to just create another one because I want to keep that one for the daily chart. That is a daily chart, fair value gap, and I'm going to just add another one right here for the 4 hour daily fair value gap. Mark that red. So there you go. So sometimes we're not paying attention to the little stuff, and there you go. If you jumped in, you'd have been trying to target all the way up here, but there's a sell zone right here. This is where we're probably going to be at 9:30 in here, get rejected, push up, and probably go back up into this level. You know, so we're probably going to get rejected off of this first bottom half of the fair value gap at open, pull back into this buy zone, push up, push deeper into the sell zone, or it's going to push deeper into the sell zone, pull back again into a new buy zone, and then push up like that. All right, we held that fair value gap on a 15-minute chart. So yeah, we should be pulling back to that area at least. And we could see it come down to this area. There is some buying here, as you can see this wick candle, and I bet you if we go to 15-minute chart, it's part of that fair value gap. This area here, so I'm gonna create another box there too. This wick, just to let me know like that's a strong spot inside of this buy zone. 916. OG Ball. Owl, did you guys take any trades yet? Or no? Alright. Wish you would have stopped me from taking that first trade. I know you wouldn't have. Yeah. No trades for Owl or OG Mall. They didn't take any trades yet. All right, I think we're gonna present inside the buy zone at open, and then we're gonna get the push up. All right, waiting for this to pull back to this buy zone. Got another 9 minutes before the market opens. There's a target at 20,074.85. So we could hit that and bounce off of it. It's possible. We could push down a little more into this area right here, 49.25 area. What's our job, people? What's our job here? Our job is to execute our strategy, not to win every trade. We are the casino, not the gamblers. Our edge plays out over time, and we will only take trades that fit our strategy. That's what we're gonna be doing today. Strategy presents. We're in. We're in there. We're in there. Like somewhere. We don't care. We got no fear. We're gonna make this Friday amazing. We're gonna finish it with an amazing day. Amazing, amazing day. Yeah, we just tapped the top of the buy zone. All right. We are clear to take trades if it presents. If it presents, we are clear to go. As you can see, we're oversold. So this is good. So if it presents, we should get that move up. I would like to see it come down. I would love to see it come down into this range here. I would love that. And we have to see this turn red if we're going to take this trade. It has to turn red. We're not going to trade. It's orange, orange, and if it stays, we got to see it close with the red candle above this jerk in order for us to take a trade. If it closes above with orange, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. It has to close above with red. We're pushing deeper into the buy zone. This is really where I want to see it come down to this area right here. This is the area, this is the sweet spot. This area and this area, these two are the sweet spots. Remember 928 is going to start kicking in with the volume. One more minute. As you guys can see, we're kind of holding support right at the top of this buy zone. So it may not push down, it might just get that pop. Seems to be holding the support. Let's see what 928 does for us. Let's see what 928 does. We know that volume likes to kick in at this time, 928. And right now, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, looks like it's trying to close above. If it closes above red, we'll take it. We'll take the buys if it closes red. If there's any other color, we're going to leave it. I got 1 more minute till the market opens. 1 more minute. 1 minutos. 30 seconds. And then we're going to execute our strategy. That's our job today, is to execute our strategy. That's it. I think it's going to close red. If it closes red, we're going to take this trade. No, closed yellow. I'm orange. So we're going to leave it. Now we got red. Okay, we hit that target, 74 level. $20,074. We hit that target. Took this trade because it closed above red. We got a target in the way at 118. Shit, I hit the wrong direction. I closed out. I hit the wrong direction. Holy crap. Oh my god, that was close. I hit a short for some reason. Oh my god. Luckily, I got out with profit. Whew. Oh my god. I don't know how I made that mistake. Damn. Oh my god, that would have been devastating. You gotta watch those mistakes, people. You gotta watch those mistakes. It's gonna get tapped us. It's gonna tap us out right soon. It was very close to tapping us out just now. Missed it by. We got a target at 118, so we get out at 114, so we're fine. Man, it keeps on playing this silly little game right there. And we just got tapped out. All right, all right, all right, all right. Whoa, whoa, people. I made a huge mistake there. Wow. I'm so happy. I got out when I was supposed to. I didn't even. I'm like, why is this paying me right now? And it's pulling back, and I realized I was in a short. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why I hit a short, but we covered that very quickly. Thank God. All right, we're gonna wait for the next trade. We're gonna wait for the next one to present. Hopefully we pull right back into this buy zone again and then get another push. But right now it looks like it just wants to push. We could have held for previous highs. I don't do that. I just go for my. Right now you should be out the trade anyway because we're hitting a target. We're above the target. I'm gonna show you guys right now real quick. So you see how we're hitting that target? You should be out this trade. There's no reason to still hold past this target. Yes, we have an idea it's going to probably more than likely push to the previous highs, but a target was in the way. It was at 118, as you can see. My sell was at 114, so I was way below that target, and I was good to go. But yeah, you should be out of this trade, especially now. Look at this. The rate of change is overbought, so you should definitely be out. This is everything here is saying get out of the trade. So get out of this trade. Take your profits. Um, yeah, take your profits and keep it moving. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Feed the needy. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. All right, so right now we're breaking even for the day. This makes me want to just wait for the market open, because it seems like this is the easiest time to make our money. It's happening every day to where right here is the time we make our fast, easy money. And that pre-market seems to have been giving us a run for our money this week. I hope you guys got out of this trade. Look at this pullback is doing right now. So right now you'll be negative if you're still holding. And even if this did close above just now, you don't want to take that trade because the rate of change is above right now. So we would let this be. Even if we do close above this, we're not going to take this. We want to see this rate of change come down lower. As you can see, whenever I got into this trade, whenever we got in, this rate of change was low. And now the rate of change is high. So it might come down to the levels that I was really looking for, which is down here or even down here. And that rate of change hopefully will be in a lower spot for us to take the next run up. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Oh my God, that was crazy. I'm glad I caught that. I mean, we got to be fast. This is got to be fast with it. Got to pay attention to the small details. And I don't know why I clicked on shorts. I probably would have, no, still would have been, in actuality, I should have been in profit for the day. I'm not even sure why I'm breaking even because I saw the trade. Whenever I got out, I think it was up like $30. So I should have made money. But it's saying that I only made, but yeah, it's saying I only made, I broke even. Whatever. I'd rather break even than to be in a negative. So, oh no, it shows I'm up $22. I don't know why. What was I looking at? Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm up $22 for the day. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're in the green for the day so far. We're in the green. All right, coming down to the levels I really wanted. Got one more level to go to. It's getting close to it. See now we want to see this close above red. This will be a nice trade for us with this rate of change being low. Now the same got room to climb. Let's reanalyze the 15-minute chart. Make sure we get our buy zones right. Yeah, oh, yep, I was slightly off. Right there is a buy zone. Right at the top of the fair value gap. So yep, we hit that next level. Next buy zone. But all of this is a buy zone based off of the charts. But if we're trying to make it a little more precise. So we're looking for the precise buy zones. And you can see this is really the last buy zone until, wow, this is the last buy zone based on the 15-minute chart. So we should get a nice push from here. This will pay us nicely too. All right, get ready. Might do it for us right here. If not this candle, definitely the next candle. Make sure you hit buy, not sell. Not short. Wow, that was crazy. Mm. And we should be in that trade right there. Got in. And we're looking for it to go to 98.50. Double check to make sure that's correct. See that? This thing is showing 480. Yes, it's off. It should be right here. So I just moved it up because this thing was off. It was giving me $480 profit instead of 500. I'm not sure why I was doing that. All right, let's take a look at the charts. All right, we got nothing in the way. 118 is the next target that's in our way, so we can hold this trade for our full 500. And then we're going to shut it down for the day after this trade. And we are out of there. Good job, guys. Good job. We done. We are done. We shut it down. We didn't make our goal profit for the day, and that's okay. We're cool with it. We're not gonna cry about that. We traded the way we were supposed to. We did everything we were supposed to. Maximum 3 trades. We don't want to go past that. It is what it is. Let's see. Let me show you guys my stats here. And we are doing it, people. We are doing it. We are doing it. We are doing it. Okay, here we go. Here's my stats. $517 for the day. We are done. Why is it saying 4 trades? I didn't. Oh. Okay. That's my fault, people. But it was an accident trade. It wasn't, it wasn't on purpose. So yes, it says 4 trades. Yes, but we really took 3 trades. The second trade that I took was an accidental short. So I closed that position out and got back into the correct side. So technically we took 3 trades, but realistically we got 4 trades. But yes, we're done for the day. All right, just put it like that. We're done for the day. Um, as you can see, we got the money back from yesterday, and we put ourselves in some profit for the day. So now we're looking pretty daggone good. Um, yeah, we're looking good here. Yeah, we got our money back from yesterday. So if we do the math on this, 517.30, 517.30 minus 292.70, it puts us in a profit of $224.60 over the last 2 days, which is all right, whatever. Divide that by 2, and you're making $112 a day. It's not big money, but hey, $100 is better than no dollars. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. I'll take it any day. But yeah, that's it. What time is it? 9:42. We're done for the day. I'm not gonna even try to get. So the calculator says I'm supposed to be getting at least $707.43 to stay on my goal of 6,000. We don't care about that. We really don't. So I'm gonna show you guys something here. Let me plug in my numbers here. What was it? 513. 517.30. 517.30. As you can see here, right? So this is where our account is at, 2272, which is beautiful. We dropped down to 40% now. This is all we're really caring about. We're just trying to stay consistent. We don't care about having to force ourselves into a. We don't have to get this number. This is just so you can get 6,000 after 10 trading days. If we get that after 10 trading days, great. If we don't, that's fine. We don't care about that so much. We're caring about staying consistent, following the strategy, following the rules, and that's all we care about. That's all we care about. Everything else, hey, guess what? Monday, maybe we make 1,000. Or we can't go above 900, but maybe we make 800. 900 on Monday, and Tuesday might get the same thing. Great, whatever. Or we get to 745. I don't know. Who cares? It's the fact that we're building our account towards our goal of $6,000, and we're staying consistent with it. That's all that matters. So we're gonna put in this as We got two wins here, and our win rate now just changed to 71%. Um, we got 5 days completed. Um, and again, you have to make sure in order to get a payout, you have to have 5 days of $200. We got four days of at least $200 in profit. I'll show you guys that. So here's the other 3 days. All of those were over $200. So we got that. That's done. Um, this was the fourth day. We went opposite, unfortunately. So now this is 4 days, and then um, this week coming, we should be. Uh, we just need one more day to get out to be above 200 to qualify us to push us to the next step of qualifying for a payout. So you have to be. The rules are you have to make at least $6,000. You have to um, be in a 20% consistency. You have to get 5 days, 5 days of 5 winning days of at least $200 in profit, and then you have to have 10 trading days in total in order to get a payout. So right now we haven't met the 20% consistency yet. We haven't met the $6,000 goal. We haven't met the 10 trading days, and we haven't met the 5 days of $200. Monday, we might get that. Unfortunately, next week I'm not going to be around all of next week. I'm going to be out of town. Um, I'm gonna see what I could try to do. Uh, but more than likely, I'm not gonna be shooting live. I don't. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to. I may not even be trading next week because I'm gonna be out of town. I'm not gonna be in front of my charts the way I am now. Um, so there's not much I could really do. If I can catch a trade, I will. If I can't, I can't. So I'm gonna see if I could just at least do that one day of $200, so it qualifies me there. But whenever I'm out of town, I usually don't even take any trades. I just let it be, and I come back. So you guys will definitely see me on the 12th, Monday the 12th. I will definitely be here. Um, um, yeah, definitely will be here. So right now, I will say Happy Mother's Day to everyone. That Sunday, the 11th is Mother's Day, so I'm giving you guys an early Happy Mother's Day because I'm not going to be around all of next week. I won't be back until the 12th. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. I mean, I don't know what else I could say or do. You can see we're at a 73% win rate. You see the stats. This is live. This ain't made up stuff. Here's my account value right now after five five days of trading, which is not bad. So that's a week's. That's pretty daggone good. In 1 week, you made $2,272 in 1 week. I think that's pretty impressive. I would love to get that another $200 to get back what I lost yesterday, but we're not gonna even stress ourselves about that. We don't revenge trade. We just trade the strategy. If it sets up, we're in there. It's set up for us twice off of our buy zones, and we caught two quick trades. I mean, we were in this for. I can tell you right now. I'll tell you exactly how long we were in this trade for. It wasn't long. It wasn't long. Where is it at? Where's my stats? Here we go. We were in this trade for both those trades. Were in for 1 minute and 10 seconds and 1 minute and 5 seconds. That's and you can see like I'm in these trades for a short time. The worst trades you can see I'm in for a longer period of time. 27 minutes, took a loss. 5 minutes, took a loss. But most of the trade 5 minutes loss. Everything else that wins, we're in for seconds to 1 minute. That's it. I did win one that was 5 minutes, but most of them is 1 minute, 17 seconds. Well, that was today. That's not real. But 18 seconds making $124. 1 minute, 51 seconds. 5 minutes, 1 minute, 43 seconds. 1 minute, 10 seconds. 1 minute, 5 seconds. I mean, we're talking about 1 minute trades, and you're making at the end of the week $2,000. Nobody's working this short amount of time to make that amount of money, making $500 a minute. That's literally what this is saying. Making $500 a minute. I think that's more than a doctor right there. Let's get it, people. Let's get it. Um, yeah. Enjoy your guys' weekend. This was an amazing day. Um, we succeeded our goal. We hit our profits. There's nothing more we could do other than just keep on trading the strategies. Study, study, study. Let's try to eliminate some mistakes. Let's review the charts over the weekend. I might even come on over the weekend and review the charts tomorrow, possibly, just to go over some stuff so you guys can catch the next video on that um, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, around that time, possibly. I might review the charts. If I do, hopefully I can get Owl or OG Mall on, and we can all discuss how we traded this week and areas and that we saw where it could have been, we could have done better trades or whatever. I think that would be nice if we could all do that. Um, and hopefully you guys could join in and start making some comments on everything and help us review, So I might shoot it live and we could just go ahead and chit chat. But yeah, guys, that's really it. Yeah, I'll check you guys on the next video. Please subscribe and hit that like button. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. I'll check you guys. Peace out.